Lady Junior, Diddy Junior, tell him about the freak off. He calling the police, y'all. He calling, no, I don't give a, listen. No, you know what you did. Your body slammed on the floor. Come on, police. Tell him the real you. 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 And why we're here today. Tell him why we're here today. Shut, boy, refuse to remove me. Why? Because the commotion. How did the commotion start? What did we talk about? What did I ask of you?
All of that is irrelevant.
All of that is irrelevant.
What's up, guys? Boogie back again. So, guys, Neo. As you guys know, Neo, great singer, right? Great singer, great songwriter. But just like most men of power and money and status, so many of them fall because of a woman or because of the woman they're involved with. So, Neo, his baby mama, ex-wife, pulls up to his house. She's mad because he moved on, and she pulls out the phone, starts recording, trying to instigate situations, trying to make him mad because she's recording. Because as you guys know, we live in a time where a man will be considered guilty with regards to anything to do with a woman, whether it's true or not. The moment there's a video of a man being accused of doing something wrong to a woman, I don't care who you are going to be considered guilty in the courts of public opinion. So what did she do? She got her phone out, trying to instigate, trying to, use offensive language to get him to do something, and obviously lying, trying to lie about him, how he doesn't care about his kids. But you know what? I'll rather let you guys watch it for yourselves. So let's go.
Lady Junior, Diddy Junior, tell him about the freak off. He calling the police, y'all. He calling, no, I don't give a, listen. No, you know what you did. Your body slammed on the floor. Come on, police. Tell him the real you. 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 And why we're here today. Tell him why we're here today. Shut, boy, refuse to remove me. Why? Because the commotion. How did the commotion start? What did we talk about? What did I ask of you?
All of that is irrelevant.
All of that is irrelevant.
And getting loud and just other pieces.
Okay, so you calling the police like a y'all? Guess what? Over what? Because he want over the house while his kids is here. While you likes to have drugs and weed, alcohol, mushrooms, and prostitutes in the house while his kids are here. Everyone has asked him to stop, but he will not listen to nobody. This is what's going on. This is the tea. While the is in the house, I asked him not to bring no in the house. I even came over here to help him with these kids because he won't watch these kids. Tell these people the truth. Oh, shut the fuck up. You don't give a fuck about none of these kids. Do y'all see a fucking picture in his house of a fucking kid? He don't care about these kids. All he care about is doing drugs.
So guys, the first thing I noticed right here is she knows he's famous, and she knows she can easily play victim by recording him going to his house and pretending and trying to lie on this man's name that he doesn't care about his children, right? The man is at home playing his video games to the extent that he even threatened to call the police on her, right? And this is why they say that you have to be very careful who you get pregnant, who you have kids by, because all this crazy stuff is going to go back to the kids. All this craziness is going to be transferred to the kids, because the kids are the ones who are going to suffer in the midst of all this, right? So, but this is the gameplay these days, right? Accuse the man of cheating because they already broke up, right? Neo has now been divorced from his second wife, right? And this was like, I think, the first one or something like that. He already moved on, but she doesn't like the fact that he moved on. She doesn't like the fact that, because recently Neo just came out and said he's okay with having multiple women. He accepted the fact that he loves women and he's not going to settle down with just one woman. But she doesn't like the fact that he moved on, right? Now, what does she do? Get your phone out, start recording, trying to instigate a situation, accuse him of being like Diddy, accuse him of not taking care of his kids, right? To the extent that he has to almost call the police to get you out of his house because this is his house, right? Now, it's very easy for him to be painted as a bad father or as a bad man because remember again, guys, we live in the times where anything, any accusation against a man will work, will ruin that man's um reputation. Because let's say Neo has like deals, um, he works with certain companies. Just by this video alone, he could lose all those endorsement deals. Now he has kids with this woman, but she doesn't care about the fact that trying to expose him and lying on his name will cause him to lose endorsements deals, which in turn will cause her to lose out on the money for her kids because I'm sure he pays her child support, right? So this is just crazy. It's not fair, but this is the life. This is the time we live in right now. So as a man, you have to protect yourself, and I'm glad he threatened to call the cops on her because at the end of the day, if she calls the cops, even if it's his house, they will take him out, and she will stay, and that's his house because she has a different house where she lives, right? I'm sure he has never gone to her house and tried to police how she takes care of the kids. But she came to his house because she's mad that he moved on. He has other women. The guy is literally playing a video game. He doesn't care what she has to say. He's focused on his video game. All right. But she's trying to, so she gets the phone out and she keeps saying these things, trying to get him to react. But if there's one lesson every man should take from this video, is the fact that how calm Neo was in the whole situation. Because if he had tried to go back and forth with her, she was gonna win. He could have said something he shouldn't have said, which means she would have used that against him again in the video. And the fact that he noticed that she was recording, maybe that also helped him be calm because he knows the times we live in. A man will literally be sacrificed, crucified, and found guilty before even the judge finds him guilty in the public with anything in regards to a woman. Now there's even kids involved. This is bad.
Kids.
Excuse me.
Why you can't be at home with the kids? Is that hard for you to lay in the bed and lay down with your kids?
No,
Why do you
I've done it
care?
before.
No, you don't do it. That's the problem. That's why I'm here, and you know that. And you know that. And you know that though. Tell them about the freak off, Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr. Tell them about the freak off. He calling the police, y'all.
Yeah,
He calling. No, I don't give a.
Get out of his house.
No, you know what you did. Your body slamming on the floor. Come on, police. Tell them the real you. Tell them the real you. Tell them the real you.
So
Tell them the
calm,
real
the way he's
you.
talking,
And
he's so
why we're
calm.
here today.
That's good.
Tell them why we're here today. Shut boy. Refuse to remove me. Why? Because the commotion. How did the commotion start? What did we talk about? What did I ask of you?
She's trying to get him.
All
to
of that
react.
is irrelevant.
She doesn't like the fact that he's so calm,
Okay, so you calling the police like a
and that's the best
Like a
decision. Call the police and
y'all.
get
Guess
out.
what? Over what? Because he want over the house while his kids
his
is
house.
here.
He can do
Why
whatever he
you
wants
like
in
to
his
have
house.
drugs and weed, alcohol, mushrooms, and prostitutes in the house while his kids are here. Everyone has asked him to stop, but he will not listen to nobody. This is what's going on. This is the tea.
So guys, guess what?
While
After
she's in
this,
the house, I asked.
guys, so after this, she came out and tried to take back everything she did. But remember, this guy's reputation has now been ruined. Whether it's true or not, the fact that she got the phone out and started recording, her apologies are not going to do anything. She already ruined him. So her apologizing, so any companies that would have wanted to give him any money to work with him, any endorsement deals that she would have had in the future. Just this video alone is going to make him lose so many opportunities just by that alone. So for her trying to come out and apologize and talk about I was drunk, as you guys can see, she says she was drunk and postpartum issues and whatever. That is not going to help any issues. Like this is just crazy, because how can you ruin your kid's father's reputation, and you know he's the one who takes care of you and the kids, but you don't care the fact that you're messing up his money, and then later you're going to say he can't take care of his kids, he's a deadbeat dad, but yet you made and published a public video claiming he doesn't take care of his kids and he has all these women in the house and so on, and he uses drugs. And this is what I'm talking about. But I'm glad at least the women in the comments did see right through her, through her BS. Right? See? So you accuse a black man of domestic violence, then you just say my bad, right? That's what I'm saying. Nia's reputation is already messed up, and all she has to say is I'm sorry, I was drunk, or whatever issues. You know what I mean? Like, his reputation is gone. Whether it's true or not, his reputation is gone. So her giving the apology is too late. Doesn't matter. It doesn't help anything. Doesn't change anything. And this is what I was saying. This is what I was talking about, that in this time, any accusation you get as a man that is publicized, you're done. Like, some companies don't even want to touch you, because what companies don't do, companies don't try to investigate and find out whether it's true or not. As long as it's in the public that as a man you are accused of anything to do with mistreating a woman, they just leave you alone. They don't want to deal with it, because they like people who have a clean slate, clean image, clean reputation. This is bad, guys. But as a man, one thing I learned from this is, in situations of conflict, always be calm, because people are trying to trap you. She tried to bait him, to call him names, to abuse him. She was trying to get a reaction from him, but he didn't give it to her. To an extent, he almost called the cops on her ass. What do you guys think? This is sad, but this is the time we live in. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Peace.